Hi everyone, I am Margo, your tarot reader, and today we are doing Leo for married or living in, for couples or living in, for Leo, August 2017, for the month of August 2017. Remember, this may not resonate for some of you, so check out your sun and moon and rising signs. If you like a personal reading, please contact me below or email me at margoyourtarotreader@gmail.com or through Facebook, Margo, your tarot reader. If you'd like to donate, please do so. I would appreciate it. I will put the info below. And remember that this is a general reading. Thank you to all my clients. I appreciate your business, and you know that I am here for you to help you in the best way possible that I can. And thank you to my subscribers, my comments, and my likes. I appreciate them all, including the bad ones. I appreciate them all. It is what it is. It's the energy, and I accept them all for what they are. Now, let's get started. Leo, what does the universe have in reference to you for the married, coupled Leos? We are going to do the males and the females. We're going to start off with the male Leos that are married or coupled up. Let's see what the universe has in store for you. Now remember that if you like a personal reading, we'll continue to run the special for the month of August for $27.99. And if you like an emergency reading within 24 hours turnaround, it will be extra $15 to your payment. So take advantage, and I look forward to helping you. Let's get started, Leo, for the males that are married or coupled up. Family seems, for some of you, it is likely that you're moving from one path to the next, meaning that you're changing phases, that you're coming into a moment of peace within your home for some of you, okay? Now, for those Leos that are married, for those male married Leos, let's see what's going on here. You have some legal issues that are coming up, and it's been going this for quite some time now. I do have clients of mine that are actually going through this. But for some of you, you've been struggling with legal issues in reference to a son that you have, or a child that you have, or children that you have, and you're contemplating. I think that you're speaking to attorneys, you're speaking to someone that of authority in reference to your children, and I'm just gonna say it. You work hard for your money, and this child, yes, you appreciate the child that you have, or you love your children, but for some reason I feel that this is more of a child support situation here that is giving me. I feel that you feel like this person is just out to get your money, and you're looking at it like, I don't want to give this person child support, I don't want to give this person not one penny more. It's what I'm seeing here for some of your male Leos that are married, okay? And it has you feel backstabbed. I'm gonna have to say that if you are with this person that you are married to and you have children with, I feel that you care for your spouse, or you actually care for that person that has your children, is what I'm seeing, or child, okay? I feel that you actually have feelings for that other person. It could be an ex, because it's in the past situation here. So it could be that you have a child or children with an ex, and you have to give them either alimony or child support, and you don't want to. But I also see that you have feelings for that person in the past. You have feelings for your children, but you also have feelings for the mother of that child, or that child, or those children, is what I see here. Okay, for you male Leos that are married or coupled up, is what I'm seeing. I see that you're struggling, maybe it's going to bring conflict within your marriage as well, because of that past situation that you have a child with, and you have to give child support, and you don't want to. You're not having it. It's telling me you don't want to. We have it here at the end of August, so I feel that it's going to be, it's going to come to a final stand. In other words, you're going to stand your ground, and you're going to hope that it's the end of it, because we have the Ten of Swords. So I feel that this legal issue is going to come to an end in the middle of August. okay? If not at the end of August. I think that you're going to come to a solution of understanding of payments, because you don't want to give payment to this person, but you're going to have to. The Eight of Pentacles is telling me that you're going to have to, because it is your child, and because you have to maintain your child to a certain extent. You feel that you don't have to, but the law says you are, and so you are. And you're going to be very upset. Ten of Swords is telling me you're going to be very upset that you have to, but you're going to have to do so for quite some time. Maybe another year more too. Okay, is what I'm sensing. And you're going to be very upset, but the Ten of Swords tells me that you're going to be done with that deal at the end of this month. Okay? So, because the judge is going to be the one to decide for you, not you. I think that you've been holding out for this for quite some time. Maybe you've been having this legal issues for over 10 months to a year, and you're done with it. Okay? It'll be finalized in this month of August, and you're going to have peace of mind afterwards. Well, at least you hope. Okay? So for those male Leos that are married or couples, let's see what else I can see for you. I'm gonna see the Ten of Swords, and then we're going to see the Queen of Swords and the Seven of Swords. Let's see what's going on there. Okay, the Ten of Swords. Oh yeah, Seven of Swords, and there we go. It absolutely has to do with a child, and I think that lately, you know, you're feeling betrayed for some reason. For some of you are actually feeling betrayed. You're actually going to get into an argument because of your children, due to your children. You're going to get into an argument with your spouse or your child's parent. The other party, you're going to get into an argument because of it, and for some reason you're feeling hurt and backstabbed. So because the three of Swords, when it comes to child support, because the Three of Swords is here, you're going to argue with your ex about your children or about the money. But it also tells me that you actually have feelings for that ex or for that person that you're separating from or have been separated from. Okay, it could be your spouse, or it could be just simply the ex of the person that you have children with. And I'm just gonna say it as it is. I feel that you do care for that person. Okay, I feel that you do, but that you feel betrayed by that person, or vice versa. So I see struggles, I see fights, I see jealousy, I see just you feeling deceived. You feeling like they betrayed you, backstab you for some reason, you know, due to the children. Maybe one of the child is not yours. Maybe the other one is. I don't know. But it's based on your children. You know, I feel that you're struggling because of child support payment, because of distance, because of when do I get to see the child, when do I do not, certain things like that. Child support case is what I'm seeing here for some of you. Okay. And so the Seven of Swords is telling us that you're done with that, and you feel like this person is more interested in the money than it comes to the other resource. Okay, I feel that this is how you see the person, but it's not necessarily how you feel, because the Two of Cups tells me that you actually have had feelings for this person, and currently you still do. Okay, you may not say it to yourself or to other persons, but within yourself you're going to start realizing that, or you probably do, but you don't want to admit it. So then we have the Queen of Swords here. With the verifications with the After Tarot cards, we have the Ten of Cups, and then we have the Page of Swords. So yes, there will be a conclusion to this drama that you've been having for quite some time, I feel. It's coming to an end because of the Ten of Swords and because of the Ten of Cups. You know, it will go to your favor to an extent because of the Page of Swords, okay? So these legal issues will work out to your favor to an extent. So basically, you're winning a portion of the child support, if it's child support or just separation, or just it could even be financial situations separated, or it could be home situations being separated. Either way, it's telling me that you will win half of the battle, but not the other half. Is what I'm seeing. Okay, and it will be communicated to you either through the legal system or through the child's parent. You know, the child parent, the absent parent. But either way, it will be communicated to you. It will be told to you, okay? So the decision will be made, and it will be finalized by either the judge or the system, whichever way. For those male Leos that are married or living with someone, I feel that right now you're going to go through a phase of neglect to your child, because you don't want to pay child support, is what I'm seeing and feeling. And I feel that even though you're not admitting to yourself or to anyone, that you actually do care for the mother of that child or children. Okay? Something might happen that you might decide to even find a way to even see the child further down the line. Maybe you have not in the past find a way to see the children because of conflicts within your new relationship and your past relationship. But every now and then you've thought of that, it tells me here. For some of you, if you are married and it is your actual spouse, that you're, debating on this situation or this transition that is fixing to take place or finalize. For some of you, will consider to go back with your ex, but you're feeling a little bit uneasy about the situation. The only reason why you're going to go back to your ex is because you really don't want to pay any alimony or spousal support, is telling me. And I know that this is for the currents that are married, or living with. So maybe you are married in this situation, but for some reason the ex has a lot to play in your personal life. It could be you yourself or the other person that is making conflicts within yourself. This is more of emotional bondage to me. The source is just the resource. It's more mental status. It's more of what you're feeling, and it's bringing out to the light, like, struggling with it. So you will tell the parent of the child or children, you will let them know certain things. You're going to be hurtful with the words, is what I'm saying, Leo. So be careful, because no matter what, at the end of the day, this is the mother of your children that you have, children with. And no matter what, I feel that you owe them respect, and vice versa. And no matter what, there's children involved, and for the best of them, is you need to come to an understanding with that other person. Okay? There's no need to be hurtful. It is what it is. If the law says you pay, then pay, and do what you can with that. If you choose to see your children, then so be it. It's what you should do. And if you don't pay, it doesn't matter. You have the right to see their children, pay or not pay. Okay? Remember that. But I think that you need to put your feelings aside and work for the best interest of your children, is what I'm sensing here. That your mental capacity right now is more of a revenge type of way toward your child's mother. Okay? So Leo, for those of you that are married or living with, for those of you that are living, I see you struggling within two options. I feel that, someone in the past has come into your life, and you want to give them a chance as well. But you're debating whether or not you should, because you actually are in love with the person that you're with, but you're also in love with the person in the past. So I just feel that you need to, contemplate those two things. What is it that the past relationship brought to you, and also what made it happen for you to let go of. Okay, so balance it out, and then also see the new relationship. What does it bring to you? What does it does for you? Okay, because I see you having, you just feeling like one of them backstab you. You worked hard at that relationship or that marriage, but yet you feel betrayed. You feel like that out of nowhere that stab you in the bag, in other words. So just be careful with that. Okay. Also, for some of you Leos that are married or couple, is telling me that some of you, I think that you're having some health issues happening for you. Some of you are having back problems, and you need to go to the doctor to get checked, it's telling me, because the back issues are not plain and simple. You might need a surgery, okay, and you're struggling with that if you have not find out. But I think that you need to go get checked, it's telling me, okay? You're having back problems, maybe leg pains, some of these things could also be just plain stress that is current, that's making your body physically hurt. Okay, so just keep an eye on that. Focus on yourself and make the best decisions. I get it, for yourself, but also if it's children involved here, then make the best decisions for your children's sake. Okay, do what's best for you, yes, but also do what's best for your children, no matter what. At the end of the day, they are your children, okay? Now, let's see if there's anything else that I need to see here. Some of you are going to have to take some time off in reference to your job because you know you're going through physical changes here, okay? Maybe you're going to get hurt in your job. You're going to hurt your back working. So it's just keep an eye on that. Be careful with that. Okay? And if it doesn't happen as of now, it'll happen within the next 7 days, 7 weeks. So be careful with that. Okay? So it's a fast energy, fast-paced movement. So 7 hours to 7 days, even 7 weeks. Okay? So just be careful with the type of job that you do. If it's construction, be careful. You know, so just be careful with that. It's telling me. Or you step, you know, maybe you climb a ladder and fall and hurt your back, something like that. Okay? Now, let's do the females, Leos that are married or coupled up. Let's see what the universe has in store for you. What are the universe has in store for you? What is the universe has in store for you? I'm going to show you what must need to know for the female Leos that are coupled or married. Living or married. Let's see. For the female Leos that are married or living with. For the month of August 2017. What the universe has in store for you? Some of you are going to find out that you're pregnant in this month. Okay? So congratulations with that. Some of you are going to have disappointment within either a daughter or a son, someone young. Okay? It's telling me that you're going to be very displeased with their actions. I don't know if you're a child or a family member or a sister or sibling. You know, it's just going to do something that is going to be to your liking. So giving you the heads up, maybe you're not going to see it coming, okay? And you're just going to be totally upset with that person. So we have the Magician and we have the Wheel of Fortune, two major arcanas. Of course, in the overall, we have the Sun and the Lovers, but I feel that it's basically contemplating, you know, two situations. It could either be work and love, family situation. So you're going to have a conversation either with your spouse or someone, you know, you consider a father role like, but I feel that because it's in the first section here in the present, in the very, very short past distance, I feel that whatever conversation took place, you know, you're not seeing eye to eye because you're looking toward the other end. You and that person is looking the opposite ends. So you're not agreeing with certain ways of how to run the family-like situation. Maybe the children, how to discipline the children is what I'm seeing, okay? And so you're having conflict with that relationship in your marriage because of that. Maybe they are your stepchildren or it's their stepchildren. And so you're conflict with the discipline situation there due to the children, okay? And that puts a strain in your marriage or your living arrangements, okay? And so you're really considering to do other stuff, meaning, you know, either leave the person or stay with the person. You're actually considering it. The Eight of Swords is telling me that sometimes you just can't take it anymore, okay? And then you go and just stay in the room and just let it all pass. In other words, that's how you feel sometimes, okay? So we have the Three of Swords and the Four of Swords. Okay, some of you might just put something on hold in the meantime because you're going to try to work on yourself being, you know, either mentally, physically, or emotionally, because you want to grow more within yourself, I suppose, in reference to your love relationship, you know, meaning your marriage. And you're going to have to make some changes within yourself to inspire more yourself and your marriage, okay? You're putting yourself on hold here in reference to this spouse situation, or either they will do that because they want to offer you a different change of pace. You know, maybe they're asking you, to move to another city, to buy another home, or to move from home. Either way, because the Wheel of Fortune is here, it's just telling me that your marriage or the couple situation that you're in is fixing to go into another phase. So I will tell you now, be careful with that phase that is fixing it takes for those female Leos, okay? That are married or coupled up. This phase is coming, and it's not going to be easy. It's going to be hard, especially to you or to the other person, because it is a general reading. Because I see so many sources telling me that it's going to be a mental situation that you're going to go through. You're gonna say, well, how did this happen? How did I not see this? Either way, I see you connecting with someone, and the when you go and meet this person, it's not gonna be what you were expecting. So it could be a family member that you're seeing that you're gonna talk to in reference to your relationship. It could just simply be, because we have a third party here, it just simply could be that we have the Three of Pentacles and the Three of Swords. It simply could be that you're gonna start seeing someone else, okay? And you're not gonna like what you're gonna see, okay? Either you'll catch your spouse, or your spouse will catch you when you go meet someone. At the end of the month, we have the Magician. So it's telling me that it's based on you. It's telling me that you can make whatever things happen to your liking. It's telling me that you can get over this grudge and move forward, okay? You can make these changes. So however you take the Magician, it's however the results will be, okay? But remember that the universe, because of the Wheel of Fortune is here, the universe is going to make some changes for you. They've been coming around, but they take their time, slowly but surely. And so these changes are going to happen, and they're going to hurt you within your marriage or your home environment. At least you're going to see it that way. It could be that you're going to find certain things that you're not going to be very happy. You're going to be very depressed and upset about. But eventually the Magician is telling you that you can pull through, okay? Sooner or later you can pull through. Now, I will say this, for some of you female Leos out there that are married or coupled up, I will say this, that some of you are seeing someone else besides your spouse, or your spouse is doing this. Okay, it's very clearly telling me, and you're going to be very upset about it, or you're going to meet someone and then you're going to consider whether or not, to date that other person, because I feel that you are attracted to that person. But I will tell you this, for some of you, you're going to decide to date that other third party, and you're not going to like the results. You're going to regret the fact that you went out of your home, okay? Clearly it tells me you're going to take that chance to go see that other third party, and you're going to regret the outcome. You're not going to be happy about it, either because your spouse find out, or because they find out, or you find out, or simply because he or she was not what you were expecting. Okay? Now let's verify the Eight of Swords. Four of Swords, the Three. Some of you are going to get into a conflict with other two females. Okay? Or it could be you with someone else getting into a conflict. It's absolutely a three-party situation. We have three. So it's absolutely a three-party situation. It could be, you female Leo, it's in a relationship even with other two women. Okay? So you're living with someone and you're thinking of seeing someone. I think you're talking to one and you're seeing another one. So be careful, because eventually you're going to get caught either by the person that you live with, or the other two people that you've been talking to and seeing. Plain and simple is what's telling me here. Is what I guess. Is what I'm completely seeing here. So just be careful. And everything is working out so far. So right now you find other ways. You've been doing tricks up your sleeves, trying to keep all this deal here. If you are living with someone and going through this, then you are going to get caught. And you're going to get into a conflict. So be careful, okay? You've been playing the Magician card for quite some time, but eventually it's going to hit you hard, is what I'm seeing. If you're female and you are married, just be careful, because it's also telling me that you're going to find your spouse either talking to two other women and sleeping with one. I'm clearly seeing that, okay? Either you're going to find in his phone, or messages in his phone, or letters or something like that. I see messages coming in through, and you finding, that he gets caught, that he's been talking to two women and sleeping with one while being married to you or living with you, okay? And then marriage goes out the hill for that, okay? Absolutely. We have all the 3 cups everywhere. So yes, this is just plain and simple. And you're going to feel so betrayed because you love him or her. Okay. It's vice versa, or they're going to find out that you're doing all this. Okay. So I'm telling you, it's a general reading. So vice versa. So for those Leo females that are married or coupled up, you have some stuff coming in right now. Because either they love you and they find out that they're so betrayed, and they just feel like you abandoned them, you abandoned the marriage, abandoned everything, and they couldn't even see it. I mean, they were blindsided by everything that they find out or you find out. Okay. And so now there's the decision of leaving. Okay, so there you have it. So I'm just telling you as it is. Be very careful, careful, careful. And if you want a reading, look me up and I'll be more than happy to help you. Okay. Thank you.